Join me as I take on the challenge to get motivated and transform my life in just 1 week. Motivation is the spark that sets the fire of personal change and growth ablaze. It's the driving force that propels us towards our goals and aspirations, helping us overcome obstacles and stay focused on what we want to achieve. Without motivation, we'd be stuck in a rut, repeating the same patterns and habits that hold us back from reaching our full potential. But with it, the possibilities are endless, and the transformative power of motivation is truly awe-inspiring. We've all been there, stuck in a cycle of procrastination, self-doubt, and external distractions that derail our best intentions. We mean to take action, but somehow we get sidetracked, and before we know it, days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into months. We feel like we're not good enough, that we're not capable of achieving our goals, and that we're just not cut out for this whole personal growth thing. Procrastination is a sneaky beast that loves to creep up on us when we least expect it. It's the enemy of progress, whispering sweet nothings in our ear, telling us that we can always do it tomorrow, or the day after, or next week. And before we know it, we've wasted precious time, energy, and resources on things that don't serve us. But there's another challenge we face: self-doubt. That nagging voice in our head that tells us we're not good enough, that we're not worthy of achieving our goals. It's the ultimate motivation killer, leaving us feeling powerless and helpless. And to make matters worse, external distractions come knocking, tempting us with instant gratification and instant pleasure. We get caught up in the noise of social media, the constant stream of notifications, the endless scroll of our feeds, and before we know it, hours have passed and we've accomplished nothing. But it's time to take control back, to quiet that voice of self-doubt, and to tune out the distractions. It's time to get motivated and take action. So, how do we overcome these challenges? How do we tap into the transformative power of motivation and make meaningful changes in our lives? It starts with setting clear goals, goals that are specific, measurable, and attainable. Goals that give us direction, purpose, and drive. Next, we need to create a positive environment that supports our goals. This means surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, people who believe in us and our abilities. It means cutting out the negative influences, the naysayers, and the energy vampires that drain our energy and motivation. We also need to build a support system, a network of people who can hold us accountable, who can offer guidance and advice, and who can celebrate our wins with us. And finally, we need to focus on progress, not perfection. We need to celebrate our small wins no matter how insignificant they may seem, because it's the small wins that add up to big changes. Let me share a powerful insight with you. Motivation is a muscle that can be developed and strengthened over time. The more we exercise it, the stronger it gets, and the more we're able to overcome the challenges that stand in our way. I want to share a story with you that illustrates this point perfectly. Imagine you're trying to run a marathon, but you've never run a mile in your life. You start off slow, taking small steps, building up your endurance, and before you know it, you're running 5 miles, then 10, then 20. The point is, you didn't start off as a marathon runner, but you worked your way up to it, and that's exactly what happens when we develop our motivation muscle. We start off small, taking tiny steps towards our goals. But as we progress, we build momentum, we build confidence, and before we know it, we're achieving things we never thought possible. The transformative power of motivation is truly awe-inspiring, and it's available to each and every one of us. In conclusion, motivation is the key to unlocking our full potential, to achieving our goals and aspirations, and to living a life that's true to who we are. It's the spark that sets the fire of personal change and growth ablaze, and it's available to each and every one of us. So I want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite motivation techniques? What gets you pumped up and ready to take on the day? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more personal development tips and strategies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.